Welcome to Grid Wars. I'm all farmed up and ready to progress into the mid game, but my starter base is starting to feel a little bit cramped, which is why I'm going to build something bigger and more homely. Let's get cracking. I think it's about time I built myself a proper base because I'm sick of living in this little measly box with a Union flag door, especially when all my neighbours on the Snow team are doing brilliant jobs with their bases. I mean, look at Kaya's up there. She's got a windmill, she's got an RG nest, she's got a lovely, well, I don't even know, domed roof. It's not really domed, it's more conical, isn't it? But it's not even a cone. It's some sort of roof. Well, maybe it is a cone, it's just not a pointy cone. But it's showing me up either way, right? I look like an absolute bob out here, and that's going to change today. And we're going to do something creative, something I've never done before. I want to build a building off this cliff, which means I'm building a tower. And it's going to be a circular tower, and it's going to have a nice staircase around the outside, hopefully, if everything goes to plan. And I've been trying to work out how I'm going to start this and where I'm going to position it. All I know is I want to start up here, and I've got rid of the stairs, and I've got my mammoth and my Doric down there so I can farm if I need to. And we're just going to get cracking. Now, I thought about starting along this edge because it's kind of beautifully straight. But if this is going to be circular, it's going to go off the bottom, which I don't want. So I want to be more over here. Now, if I'm going to use this edge for the tower, then I'm going to want my stairs to come down either this side or this side. And I'm thinking I want to come around the front of where my base currently is. So maybe we start over here and get our first foundations in. We've got a bit of a straight edge here, in fact, we can probably line them up to. So let's work out where the stairs are. We'll start with that. And I'm going to line them up to this little bit of edge here. Step back a little, get some clearance, and just come in a little bit too. I think that'll probably be quite nice. Maybe somewhere around there. I'm going to place this and raise it. And snap another one beside it because I want the staircase to be a double staircase. Let's test and see if the stairs will clear that edge. Ooh, they do just. I was a little bit worried for a second then, but it looks like we're all right. So what I'm going to do now is work out where the tower will be in relation to the stairs. And I'm going to do that with a triangular foundation. So I'm going to pop that there. And it looks like, with the way I've got the stairs, I need to bring triangles to the left. It'll more than likely be 2, like so. And then I'm going to want a square beside that because we're doing 3 triangles, 1 square foundation. So I'm back on the triangles. And let's just get this close to that edge. Ideally, I don't want that going off that edge. That looks all right to me. That's not too shabby. So I think we'll leave that like that. And then we need 1 more triangle. And is that one going to go off the edge or not? Can that actually be another foundation? I think it can be. That'll do us. That'll be all right. And then I'm going to go out with a square ceiling. I'm going to work our way around with triangles here. So let's just keep moving as far as we can till this goes red. Continuing the pattern to make a nice circle. There we go. We'll do the same on the other side. So we're going to want a square first. Pop that in there. Then we go with the triangles. And around we go. Right. That's as far as I can go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I've got some walls. We are going to wall down from this walkway at the top, I guess, to the bottom and put in some foundations for ground support. And we'll just match exactly what we've done at the top here underneath. I just tried getting this wall down like I said I was going to. And it is really, really difficult because I can't really get to where I want to be. So I'm going to grab these triangle ceilings and start putting them down. Now I'm using wood ones because I want my whole staircase to be wood on the outside. Now, I've just got to make it so these line up. Ooh, I can't quite get that one in yet, but that's how we're going to add foundation support with where the walls are going to be above. And hopefully this little angle is going to help me get the walls down where I want them. So let's start off out here. 1, 2, 3. Looks like I need 4. And to save us going down there, I'm actually going to snap a foundation just to the outside. I can pick that up later. But that's that one done. And then I obviously want the same on the other side as well. But I'm going to quickly fill these little gaps in. Because once we're down there, we can do the rest. See if I can get them here. This is going to be a little bit tricky. Cutting through here again. Oh no, I can reach around there quite nicely. But I think I'm just going to stick a foundation at the bottom. These aren't even probably the right foundations, I don't know. But they're going to add the support that I need. Let's see if I can get these stairs down to the bottom this side. Because it is a little bit awkward working from the top. I could fly down on my RG. I kind of just want to make things work. Now these stairs I have the squares, the first 2 squares on the triangles, then the stairs are squares. So I think I might repeat the same thing and make these first 2 squares. Oh, wait. Is that right? Yeah, it is. I just haven't built it yet. And then the next ones will be stairs. It's a little bit confused going, why is that not going out too? But it's because I haven't put that 3rd triangle on there yet. But I can do that now. And then I can build that wall down. And you'll see this starting to come together, which is very, very nice. So there we go. The stairs are making their way down. And I think from there, do you know what I might do actually? I might break that pattern because it's going to take longer for us to get down there if I do it like that. Whereas if I just cut down with 2 stairs straight away on this side, 2 stair sets like this, I'll get to the ground faster. Right? I think that'll be nice. And then it'll wrap around the tower a little bit less. So let's pop that there. No, like, going down. Well done, well done. And then I might actually be able to get down and up here fairly easy. I still think if I go down, I'm stuck down there. So let's just finish off this little bit of wall if I can. Get it on that corner. No, on that corner. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. While I'm down here, I may as well actually try and get this to the ground if I can. I'm thinking I've got the triangles and I've done 2 squares, so it should be triangles next. That'll be the shape of the building. We lose that there again, but that's fine. But that'll mean we can work the wall up from here to where that needs to be. That's beautiful. And I don't know which way I'm going to have the stairs, but so I can get up and down now, I'm going to run this here. And I'll be able to build the foundations and the rest of the wall for the tower. So that's going to be the next step. It's super important that I match the floor down here with the floor above. So that means anywhere that I have a square ceiling above, I want a square foundation below. So this one actually would have gone here. So I can put that there and pick this back up. And then from there, I can work around with triangles, 3 at a time, and then a square. And that'll work exactly how I want it. So you've got 3 triangles there. The next one will be a square if it can go in here. Wow, does that just snap in there? Sick. Yeah, I can't really see what's going on with the ground here, so I'm going to go this way. And I'll take the triangles round the opposite way. So we're going anti-clockwise, 3, and then a square. We're going 3 and then a square all the way around. And that should match exactly what we've got going on up top. Unless I lined that first one up wrong, but I'm pretty confident I haven't. Something wrong if I have, like, my brain's not working. So let's get those 3 and a square. And then 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. And I'm out of foundation so now. But I do need another square. Whoa! Oh, you little Raj packet. What are you playing at, Kaya? It's running off as well. Little rat. I can see you coming this time. What the hell? Look at you, big man. He's huge. Kaya's riding the big man. Just how Kaya likes it. After that rude interruption there, I've now got the pieces that I need, I think, to finish off the base of this tower. I'm not sure if they're all going to actually fit in here, because this is jank. But it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I can't get that in there. But nobody's going to see there anyway, because I'm going to have to build a full floor, a fake floor, to hide all of this mess. So, yeah, this isn't going to be seen anyway. We need the walls in now. I've got plenty of those. So let's finish off the ones we didn't get done. And then we'll work from there all the way around, like so. But yeah, this is starting to look like a tower finally, which is nice. I might just go all the way up, all the way around, and then I'll worry about the top when we get to the top, right? The first thing that I need to do here with the stairs is fix this issue here, where we didn't have a piece because we couldn't get the foundation support. And I'm just wondering if I want the stairs to come down here, you know. I'm unsure. I'm wondering if I actually want some sort of structure to go all the way around the base of here, because this is very, very cold, very, very plain, very just brick. And I think some warm wood, maybe a platform, a balcony at this height above the cliff might be quite nice. So if I am going to do that, I'm going to want to run all the way around here with wood and then work out where I want the stairs to come down from there. And I think that'll look a little bit nicer. It'll add a little bit of warmth to the build, make it look a little bit more interesting. I think it is the square ceilings I need here. It is. Like so. In fact, I wonder if the stairs just come down there. So let's grab these, change it back to stairs, and we'll just run these down the front like so. And I'm going to take them straight into the ground. There, that's nice. This is feeling good. I like it. So I'm just going to complete this, going all the way around with all of these floors. It's just rinse and repeat. Only there's a mammoth in the way now, so I'll probably have to move that. Now, something I have noticed is I put these stairs at the bottom the wrong way around. And that was because there is no support to snap them where I want them. And this is where I think the pillars are going to come in, because I love the new skinny or thin pillars in this game. And I'm pretty sure bringing those down behind the stairs is going to give me the support that I need. Let's hope. And then we can have a proper staircase. Lovely. And then I really like how that looks, so I want to do that all the way around. So I'm legit just going to go around like so, popping these down from the top into the ground. Will I do them? I might do them every single floor, you know. It looks better. It just looks nicer. And then I can bring them down from the stairs. If I can get them on the stairs. There we go. Looking dapper. Looking dapper. And on here, come on. Need 3 for that one. Am I going to have enough of these? I might have to craft up some more. But yeah, this is looking good. I like this. I feel like we're onto something. I feel like it's all coming together nicely. That looks well supported to me. And then it's just around the other side to do. So I'm going to jump on that. How many pillars have I got? Nowhere near enough. I'll get some more crafted and we'll finish the other side. I'm not going to lie, this is concerning me a little bit, but I'm hoping that my pillars are going to hit some of the rock down there before they go all the way to the ground. And I'm going to work from the outside in towards the staircase. Need 2 there. And again, I'm doing every single section here. Is that in the ground? It is. Nice. That's worked out then. Is that one in? That one's in. Beautiful. Please work, game. Ooh, that one could be iffy. I'm going to have to check that one. Ooh, but that's gone in eventually, I think, right? Is that one? It has. Oh, nice. I think this is going to look cool. We'll have to take a step back and have a little look once it's done. And just see if we are happy enough with how that's looking. But for me, and this being like nothing I've built before in Ark, I'm feeling happy about how it's going. Have I got enough of these? I'm one short. Ridiculous. But let's have a little look and see how that looks. I think that's looking decent. Like, I think I like it. I think that's cool. It adds a little something to the build. Ties into the cliff even more. Beautiful. So I'll get that last foundation done. I think we go around with railings. It is getting dark, so I'm going to be super quick here before I start dying outside due to the cold. And just go around here with the railings. Just all the way around the outside. Down the stairs. And I'm going to keep these going all the way to the back side of the building as well, where there are no stairs, just to make this all feel like a balcony. I think we go down here as well. I like that the stairs stop like that. It's been a big gripe of mine that the handrails go into the ground. But that's nice. It stops just before it because we've had to use the extra stairs. Happy accidents. I love them, honestly. They make the world go around. Let's pop that there. And it is just, again, rinse and repeat. I'm going to go all the way around. Make sure this is balconied off so I can't fall off. We don't want any accidents, right? No accidents. And that'll keep us happy. Will that go in there? Lovely. Can't get one there, but I don't think it's massively needed. Beautiful. So we've got our railing on now. I want to have another little look. Like, I'm just excited to see how this is. Oh, it's class. I'm really happy. I'm liking how this base is starting to look, but I do need a way of getting in to the lower level from the outside down here. Now, I'm not sure where I want to put the door, but because I'm going to have a single door, I'm thinking of putting it on a single wall. And to me, because you go up the stairs this way for the floor things, I feel like this might be the best spot to position the door. Now, it's a little bit silly putting the door in at the minute because I will just fall in there, but I'm going to, and I'm going to remember to put some floor in before I go through it. That's what I need to do. In fact, I'm going to do that next. Now, I want a triangle. There is a square down below, so we're going to match everything up and get the square ceiling in. Then we can put the door in, like so. And because we haven't connected everything up top, I've got to replace the walls that have fallen down from above. So there we go. The door's in. That's where it's going to be. I'm just got to be careful going in here. Now, I'm going to work out of the middle. I'll need a triangle next, because this is a square. And then I would have a square going off that. And I'm going to put wooden triangles in the middle, just to add a little bit of variance, to make it look a little bit nicer inside. I think that's cool. And now that I've been weird and done this, should I leave a walkway? I was going to do this right out of the walls, but I've got a bit of a weird idea here that I want to run with. And I go around with these, get them in place, like so. Fill the gaps in with triangles. And is it cool? That might be quite cool, you know, not going to the edge and having a railing. It might also make the space unusable, but now that I've thought about it, I kind of want to try it. Where would I go down? Would I have to build out from here? How would that work? Would I have stairs down from here? I would, wouldn't I? There would have to be stairs there. That's a roof. But that's kind of cool. I don't know why. Maybe I could keep my generator and things under here, under the ground. So they're not on show, so they're out of the way and I don't have to hear the noise. That could be nice. That would mean putting a triangle in here. And then I need a square in here, I think. Take these right up to the wall there. I'll have to work out how that side's going to be. But if I can go around here like this, I could go under here. Where do I put the wall? I want to hide any jank. So that's jank. The wall might have to run there. I'm going to work this out. I want to build walls all the way around here. Maybe put a door in underneath. Railing around the top. And just work out where I want this to stop. At this point here. Would it be like that? What have I done that side? It's 3 either side of that. Maybe I do that to match. And just have to put up with that little bit of nastiness there. It's not the worst. I think I can cope with that. By the way, I haven't mentioned, I'm down here at night time because I've got myself some of Bob's Tall Tales, well, lamps, aren't they? And I've got some oil in those and they actually last for ages on very little oil. They can run off a generator too, but I love the light that they give off. The colour's nice, they look great. And you can change them into wall lamps, you can change them into table lamps, ceiling lights, or even a street lamp, which is crazy. But we've gone pretty simple with the floor lamps for now. And here we are ready to put the walls down to see what this looks like. I'm a little concerned it's going to look nasty, but let's hope it looks pretty cool. Put one wall there. Yeah, I don't mind that. I think it's quite nice having a little walk around the outside. Does add a little bit of interest to the building, even if it makes it less usable. I'm happy enough for the sake of design. And I'm guessing that goes there. I'm guessing. Because then that keeps everything the same each side. I'm going to go up top and add the railings now. I think they'll just go around and follow the edge. So let's do that. Yeah, this looks cool. I like this. This isn't something I would normally do. None of this build is something I would normally do. But I think it's looking nice. I think it is looking nice. Yeah, I like that. Will I do this here as well? So don't fall in. That's pretty cool. I do like that a lot. Very nice. So the next thing to do is to work out where I want to put the stairs. Feel like they're going to want to go on this side. And I'm not sure where I want them to join, but maybe where that square is up there. And I wonder if I'd have to start them around here somewhere. I might take this railing out. And I'm going to have to figure that out. That would mean this railing wouldn't want to be here either. Oh, I just did that and really liked it. And I'm going to have to undo it. But yeah, I need to get the bits to make the stairs. And I think we try and run them up next so I can see where they'll be positioned. I've got myself my little triangles here. I'm going to have to fill these in until I get to a square section, which is there. And so that is exactly where I'm going to have to start running up my stairs. Let's get the stairs out and snap the first one. Again, while we're on the triangle section, we've got to build across and create a floor or a balcony, whatever it is, a veranda. I don't know these words. I'm not a builder, right? Or an interior designer. So we go up there again. And we've got to do this one more time. 3 more of these. And then we're going to come up again, and we are coming up through that square there. Can I get it without falling? I can. Lush. And then that is the staircase in place. It rhymes, so you know it's true. Oh, I like that. I like that. We're probably going to want to get rid of these bits. Not being funny. You need an opening where your character is going to be walking down the stairs. So I'm going to get rid of these for now. And we'll work on this floor around the top as soon as I've got the handrail in on the staircase. Because again, I'm definitely falling off there without one. Don't think I've got the pieces. No, I do have some. Do I have enough though? Let's get that on. Oh yeah. Oh, this base is coming together. It really is. It really is. And I'm liking what we're ending up with. It's a thing of beauty. Absolute thing of beauty. So yeah, now I need to build this top floor and get that in place. I do have some pieces. Let's go for it. Oh, not down there, man. How are you going to snap down there? Silly game. But let's get those in. Triangles to fill the gaps. And I wonder, do I leave this top open? I was wanting to originally. I was thinking I would leave the top open so you could look down into the middle. But I also need room to build, especially with what I've done on the bottom, like a place to put structures. And I'm just a little bit worried that having this gap is going to leave me with very little space. But at the same time, I want this to look good. I want it to look cool. I'm trying to get better at building an arc, and I guess this is a way to do it. So now I just need to fill the gap in around the outside here. And I am going to be triangles short. And I also need to pick that stupid ceiling that snapped down at the bottom up from out of the wooden triangle foundations there. So just a little bit of finishing up to do here. And I'll get the railing on. And then we'll do the next job, which I think is maybe to build the walls of the upstairs. Daytime is here. I can see without my lamps, but I'm leaving them on because I'm lazy. And like I said, I'm just going to finish off this floor. I need to decide, actually, maybe that's where I'll stop. Maybe there. Because I want this to look even. Have a little bit of symmetry going on. And there's a square there, triangle bear that side. So we'll leave a triangle bear this side. There we go. I think that's the winner. So railings are going to want to go around the outside of here. Just again, so I don't fall in. Beautiful. And then the same around the inside, I'd imagine. Again, to make sure I don't end up falling in. Because I will if they're not there. And I wonder if some pillars below that, some stone pillars to add a bit of bulk, might look nice. I'm not going to do that right now. But it is a potential option to just give this a little bit more of a finished feel. Because the join between the ceiling and the railings isn't the best. Something else I thought I need to do, we did it on the outside staircase, is put pillars in to make it look like this is supported as well. Looks a little bit bare at the minute. So let's get out the thin pillars. And I think I'm just going to do the exact same thing. Every single place I can. Oh my god, why did that go up there? I'm going to run down some pillars. I can even bring it down there if I want. That looks nice. It ties in with that railing as well. This is going so much better than I expected, and I'm actually really liking this build. It's unique for me, it's different for me, and so feels a little bit special as well. Now, I want this to have a nice view. I'm thinking glass windows, maybe out onto a balcony, but because I can't make greenhouse glass yet, and it's not the greatest in this game, I think I'm just going to skin with Bob's Tall Tales. So I'm going to build everything that I want for the upstairs, for the top room on my tower. And then from there, I can go around and skin it to get the walls looking how I want and to really open this up and create a view. I might actually want to add the skin in other places on the tower as well to add some light down below. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Now then, the stairs come up to here. For now, I don't know if it's where I want the door. But for now, I'm going to put my door here. So I've got a way in. And the plan is today just to build a tower, but I might expand this out across the top in the future and add another building when I need more space. It might even get taller in the future, but this is just to get me a nice little home to live in that I can expand during the course of the season, through the playthrough. And I'm happy with that. What I want to do now is get the roof on. Just going to go one wall high, like I said. Keep things simple. This has been a big enough build for the stage I'm at in the game already. So I want the square roofs over the squares. I do that all the way around. And then I fill in with the triangle roofs. And we should get ourselves a nice, won't be a dome, but a nice rounded roof on top of this build. So this is the square, I believe. And then where the stairs are, the square. And everything else should be triangles now. So I'm going to go around with these. Snap one to the top, to the bottom. Bottom, top, bottom. Bottom, top, bottom. Why does it sound so wrong saying that? It's really not that bad a thing to say. It just sounds so wrong. But let's get these in. And I'm using wood because I do like adding the wood to just warm this build up, especially since we are living in the snow. And this looks nice. Even without windows, this looks nice. And then I want to fill in the top. And in this game, I always flip things that I'm using for a roof. Any ceilings I'm using for a roof. Because the colour on the other side matches better. So let's pop that above the square. Same again. Any of these square roofs, we put a square ceiling on top. It looks like they should all be facing in. So I'll check that at the end. Looks right. Triangles go in the middle of there. So we'll grab those. They should be automatically flipped, I hope. Yeah, very nice. And then we're going to have a roof on top of our tower. And to be fair, I think it's plenty spacious in here. I was worried a little bit, but I don't think I need to be. Now, I would love that to be glass on top. So the light shines in and shines down through there. I think that'll be nice. But at the minute, I can't afford to make glass. Like I say, I'm going to be using the skin where I can. It doesn't work on these triangle pieces, sadly. And I've also run out of them, so I need 3 more. But we're just going to have a solid top for now. When it comes to roofs as well, I really don't like how they tie in to the walls on this game. And the best way I've found of making them look better is to just run pillars around like this. So I'm going to do that. It seems to be something I do on all my builds now. I wish there was more options, but I really don't feel like there's any good ones outside of this. So as long as I can get all the way around here and place these, I think that'll make the build look a little bit more interesting and just cause some sort of break in little overhang between the wall and the roof. I'll probably jump on top of the roof as well and do them around the very top up there, like that. I mean, I don't even need to jump up, I can just get them. Just looks nicer. Looks a lot nicer. I do prefer that. I think that's a nice little addition. Yeah, we'll go then. We need 2 more of these. I've got them. Make them into beams. You absolute beauty. And let's go around with the railings on the lower section, because I know I'm going to like that. Because they then tie in to the railings at the bottom, which is really nice. I do like the theme of the railings going throughout the build if I can make it happen. And I'm thinking about putting these on top as well, although I have toyed with the idea of changing the top to stone railings. I'm not going to yet, because I'm poor. Who's got that kind of resources at this stage in the game? Not me. Can you get on there? Yes. Thank heavens. So yeah, we're not going to try stone yet. Again, something I might change in the future, but right now, this is it. This is the answer. This is what we're doing. We're getting them on. We're keeping them cheap. That's how I like it. There we go. Very nice. So that is the roof looking a little bit better. Just have a little fly out and see. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Looks really cool with the snow on as well. And then the railings not holding as much snow. I really like that. They've done a really nice job of how the snow lands on the pieces, or at least looks on the pieces. You don't technically see it landing, do you? I can't believe it's getting dark already. But I was getting up to some shenanigans, so that is probably why. I am, though, going to keep working through the night. Now I've got my little oil lamps, and I'm going to start off by just adding pillars to my build on each corner, just to make it look a little nicer. Don't know why, just adds a little bit of detail and looks so nice adding pillars to your build. So I am going to run those from the top to bottom on each joining wall. So we'll go there as well, all the way up and down. Same there, and just go all the way around. I've been doing some prep work so that I can get my windows in overnight, and I decided that these pillars running from the bottom of the tower all the way to the top were going to be a little bit too chunky and maybe overpowering on the glass windows. So what I've done is I've worked out where I want the windows to be. I've got rid of the vertical pillars, and I've ran horizontal beams across the bottom just to join the pillars below and to make everything look tidy. Now, the way I'm going to get glass, because I can't afford to make it, is by using the Bob's Tall Tales Frontier Showdown skin. And basically, if I cycle to the variant for glass, all I have to do is click this skin onto the walls, and there you go. Bob's your uncle. Bob's Tall Tales as well, but Bob's your uncle. Purely by clicking this on, we get some nice glass that we can see through, which is a lot nicer than the greenhouse glass. Look how open that feels. Nice view as well, a green obby. Pretty snazzy. Sadly, do I have to look out the window and see Kaya's base? Nah, thankfully, the railing kind of gets in the way a little bit, so I don't need to look that way too hard. What I want to do now is make the base look a little bit better up top, because I feel like it looks a little bit narrow, a little bit boring. And I'm thinking it'd be cool to run a balcony around the outside here where there is glass, or at least try to. So I'm going to take one of those pieces out and start going around the outside in the exact same fashion I have been doing, where if I have a triangle on the inside, a square goes on the outside. And I'm also going to be using wood. Now then, I don't want the wood pointing that way. I want it running alongside, and that isn't going to happen, is it? Unless I can create a snap point with something. Do I have to? That's not going to do it, is it? I don't think that's going to work, because that's the exact same snap point I've got now. No. Right, here's the trick. I've got to put the square out, which is super annoying. I've then got to use a little quarter wall to flip the square for the next one by snapping it to the quarter wall. Then I can come here, pick this up and pick that ceiling up, and I can get the wood, the planks, going the way that I want. There we go. So we've got squares on the triangles, and then on the square we want to put triangles the other way around. So complicated. We'll just go through like this, and then back to two squares. And if I do that all the way around, we should have a nice balcony. I've got this walkway going all the way around the outside, and I just want to make sure I put the railing on so it feels like a real balcony. And again, so I don't fall off, because I'm a little bit dense, and I probably will. And I've also just snapped one underneath, and the easiest way to get that back is to pick up the floor. Told you I was dense. Not lying. So let's do that. Keep going with these. Hopefully, I'm successful this time. It's going to take my time. And then we'll have a look and see what this looks like. But I'm pretty happy with it so far. At least from the top. Feels nice. Can get outside, see the view more clearly. Because the glass is a little bit dirty in this game, it seems. And where do I stop here? I haven't thought about this. The glass stops there. But if I want to bring things up the stairs, especially my mammoth, I don't think it's going to get up there, is it? I might have to actually shorten this to there so it can get up the stairs. I think I'm going to have to. It'll also make it look a little bit more interesting. Looks very strange. And then this would have to be the door. But I'm going to keep this glass 100% just because it looks nice and even from the inside. So we'll make that glass again. And this is going to be the doorway in and out. I think I'll go with stone just because I have been. I could change this as well, to be honest with you, to the Bob's Tall Tales wood that should match with the windows. Is it? Yeah, lovely. That's great. So I'll get a door. I'll put that in and I'll Bob's skin that as well. Let's see what this door looks like then. It should match perfect. It should look great. Put the double door in. We'll get the skin. We'll skin it. Yeah, I like that. I think that's really cool. It's nice to have the different material with the different door. Kind of makes each section look independent, but also keeps them tied in. So I do like that a lot. Next thing though is to get the supports underneath, like I say. Oh, these are automatic, aren't they? I forget these are automatic doors. I don't want that. No, don't be automatic. Right? I want to know what I'm doing. I want to be in control. There we go. Excellent. So, where do I want to put these supports? I'm guessing I'll want one on the end. I'm going to change them into the triangle ones. I'm going to hit K mode and just get out here. And then Q cycle till I get the right snap point. Wonderful. Magnificent. Don't know what else to say. Then I'm going to want one on each of the double balconies. I think that's how I've got to run this, right? Luminate, it can't just be the next snap point along, can it? It's got to be like 40 snap points through. As much as I love this build so far, it really doesn't feel like home. It feels very, very cold, very, very, I don't know. It's just not homely. And so I've been thinking about ways in which I can achieve some homeliness. And it all stems from what we were doing at the top here with the Bob's Tall Tale skin. Because every 2 walls, there's then a single wall, and I'm thinking if I do something to these, I can probably really spruce this build up. So we are going to get the Bob's Tall Tale skin here, and we're going to try skinning some different bits, starting with these pillars, just to see what we think it looks like. And so far, that looks nice. I like it. It's warming things up, softening things up. It doesn't feel quite as harsh. Now, because this is connecting up to the top, and the top has that door, I'm going to use the Bob's Tall Tale door there as well. And then I can technically go up with the wood and see how I feel about that. I like how the snow's on that. That's quite cool. It's quite nice. I could also, though, do the other option and make it glass. That might be nice for on the inside, because it might add a little bit more light to the build. I think that's pretty cool. I'm also noticing this glitch you'll have seen there. I can see either side of the door, because whatever I put this on, it makes some things disappear. Not with the automatic doors again, man. Come on. Why is it default to automatic? But anyway, the doors are in there. The door frame is gone. Let's try and get it back. It's so annoying, this little glitch we're seeing. There we go. It's back. I need to make sure I don't make anything else disappear. There we go. And I like that. I think that looks good. This has taken an absolute age, but I finally think phase 1 of my base build, the tower part, is complete. I really like how it looks. I love the different uses of skins and textures, and I love how it fits into the terrain. So we're going to have a quick little look around, because we've got these nice stairs up onto a platform. And I'm thinking I can put tames on here, smaller creatures, maybe have some benches, you know, anything like that. Even storage, because I'm going to be wanting to use the visual storage mod, and that might look nice. I absolutely adore the outside stairs, and my mammoth can get up here, which is nice. All of my creatures that need a bit of walk up can get up there, and I can always expand stairs out across there as well if I feel the need. I don't think I'm going to. It'd probably be better to get cryos and do that. And then we've got this lovely balcony going around the top. We've got the feature windows, and if we pop inside, we have a beautiful kind of sweeping staircase going up to the top. This nice feature wall of rocks. It's hard to see in the fog. Why am I giving the tour when it's foggy? And then these railings which go down to our little secret area where we may end up keeping certain creatures, or where we could stash secret loot, or even hide a spare generator, things like that. There's all sorts we can do with the space. So I'm excited to start putting it to use. If we go all the way around here and up the stairs, you'll be able to see the main upstairs room. And this is a little bit worse when it comes to space, but I should be able to fit things in here. And we've got this beautiful window going around the whole front side, giving us a gorgeous view. And on top of that, because the glass isn't all that great in this game at the minute, we can also head out onto a balcony and get an even clearer view and just see what's going on around our base. Make sure Kaya's behaving herself, because you know she probably isn't, right? So somebody's got to keep an eye on her. Now, all I really need to do now is take down my old base, get moved in, and then hopefully, once I've farmed up, I've got visual storage and everything's running smoothly, I can expand this out across the top in that direction. But I'm not going to do that today. I think I'm going to give that a miss, because it's going to be another big job, and I obviously need to come up with some ideas. So I reckon that is my build, and I think I'll be leaving my build there for now. I'm going to take the base down to the top, get moved in, and next time this will be my center of operations, which I'm really, really happy about. So I'm going to call that there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this episode, please remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Check out the links in the description below if you want to get more involved with the community. But until next time, you guys take care, and I will catch you later. Cheerio.